You're on a boat. You find yourself on a little boat in the middle of the ocean. And how does this compare? Let me see. How does it compare? You finding yourself now. The ocean is still very calm. There's still fair weather. You're still feeling pretty warm. You may even have a little bit of a smile on your face. You're still gambling. Things are not that bad. You're sitting there in this boat and you're just, you're thinking, right? You're of course, if you found yourself in this scenario, I'm sure that you would be thinking. You're sitting there thinking, what am I doing here and how am I going to get out of here? Or am I going to be rescued? All these thoughts are coming through your mind, right, as you're sitting there in this boat in the middle of the ocean of addiction, the ocean of problem gambling, if you will. Now, you don't really have any equipment on that boat because problem gamblers don't think about safety most of the time. They problem gamblers are just focused on having a love affair with that machine, whether it's female or male, the software, the artificial intelligence. You begin to believe a lie. You are hypnotized. You have been deceived. Your mind, your subconscious, it's like a hook has been dug into your subconscious. You're in this boat. My friend, the waters are starting to get rough. You're starting to feel the cold. You're starting to feel the cold. Listen, it's not a coincidence that you're watching this video. I want you to stay with me. If you're ready, if you want accountability and you want somebody with integrity to help you annihilate that problem gambling habit that you have in your life, and you're willing to invest in your education, below this video is going to be my information. I'm going to ask you to connect with me ASAP. And by the way, also subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet. And share this video. Thumbs up. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But let's get back to this boat. The waters are starting to get cold. You're starting to see the angriness of the ocean. You're beginning to panic a little bit, because now you're beginning to feel the clouds. You're beginning to see these dark clouds, and you're beginning to see that you're in the middle of an ocean, and there's no real security there, my friend. There's no real security. You're beginning to start to panic now. The water, if you've ever seen, I've been on an aircraft carrier. I made one decision at the MEP station in Connecticut. One decision. It's amazing what one decision can do. It can either put you on a journey for positive or for negative. I made a decision. I enlisted in the Navy. I went to Illinois via airplane. And from there I got orders, and I got placed in engineering department on an aircraft carrier at the Naval Air Station in Alameda near San Francisco here in California. Never thought that I would ever find myself in the middle of an ocean someplace on a boat. Of course, my situation is a little bit different because we're talking about a large aircraft carrier here. But I've been there. I understand. I've never been on a little boat. You're there. You're there, my friend. You're on this boat. You're on this boat and you're thinking about your life. You're feeling the cold. You're feeling the shivers. You've recognized that you don't have any security. You don't have any security. You know, you don't have a life raft. You're not prepared for the problems. You're not prepared for the dangers. You're not prepared for the perils that are going to come your way because you sat in a little boat in the middle of an ocean too long. And now you're seeing the storm. Now you're seeing the blackness of night. Now you're seeing the lightning. Now you're experiencing it, my friend. Now you're feeling that boat that you're in is rocking, my friend. You're holding on to that boat, but you feel it. You feel the waves. You feel the coldness of the water. You smell the spray of the salt of the water where you find yourself. You're in a predicament, my friend. You're in perils for your life, my friend. I hope that it's not too late. I hope that this video has caught your attention and you decide right now, today, right here, you decide to give yourself permission to start paddling back to shore. Crank that motor. If it's still calm waters for you right now, my friend, if it's still calm waters, if it hasn't gotten completely black and it hasn't gotten really cold and lonely for you, my friend, head back to shore. The lighthouse, you can see the lighthouse. Head back to shore, my friend. Listen, problem gambling is a lie. I have annihilated problem gambling. I know how to do it fast. I know how to do it permanently. It starts up here, my friend. It starts in your imagination, not in your behavior, not in your activities per se. It starts up here, my friend. It starts up here. Follow me. I promise if you do your part, I'm going to help you 110% on my part. All right? I do offer coaching. I've got tools. Stay in touch with me. I'm going to give you a couple of chapters of my book. Appreciate you staying in touch with me. And remember, share these videos. Listen, share these videos. Leave a comment or send me a comment. If you can't leave a comment, send it to me via email. I will respond. We're going to crush this thing. We're going to build your dream life. That's what it's about. I have the solutions and answers live on Fridays and Sundays. I'm really excited about that. I want to see you there. We're going to make some great things happen, man. We're in COVID-19. There's a lot of problems. There's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of death and all that stuff around us. But you know what? We are going to make some great things happen. I promise. Follow me. Stay with me. soldiersofselfmastery.com, and I'm going to see you at the top on the inside. Remember, your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders. And there's always room for improvement within room for improvement, my friend. Get your boat back to the shore. Get it back to safety. Start doing it now. Santos Jr., soldiersofselfmastery.com.